Hello everyone, and welcome to this course which will include 5 projects in machine learning. My name is Brendan, and I will be your instructor for the duration of this course. We have prepared an awesome lesson plan for you, which will help you get started with machine learning in no time. You will utilize many different types of machine learning algorithms and will implement them on live projects to solve real-world problems. The first project is going to be a stock market clustering project where we are going to use a k-means clustering algorithm to identify related companies by finding correlations among stock market movements over a given time span. This project will use open source data from the Yahoo Finance Python module. Also in this project, we're going to do a PCA dimensionality reduction to plot the data on a 2D plot. In the second project, we're going to detect breast cancer malignancies by using a support vector machine. We're also going to use a k-nearest neighbors algorithm to compare and contrast the performance with the support vector machine. In the third project, we're actually going to be predicting board game reviews. In that project, we will predict the average reviews on a board game based on characteristics such as difficulty, length, number of players. This will be accomplished by performing linear regression analysis. In project number 4, we're going to do a credit card fraud detection, and that project is going to focus on anomaly detection by using probability densities. The fifth and final project is going to be a diabetes onset detection with a deep learning grid search. In that project, we will fine-tune a deep neural network by performing a grid search. The network will be used to detect the onset of diabetes based off patient data. So in this project series, we're going to cover many different types of machine learning. However, we're going to primarily use k-means clustering in the first project, support vector machines in the breast cancer detection, logistic regression analysis when we're handling the board game reviews. We're going to do unsupervised anomaly detection when we're looking at credit card fraud, and then we're going to utilize deep neural networks to do diabetes onset detection. Machine learning is rapidly being adopted across the globe. As a result, Idionics is presenting an additional 5 projects that cover some of the most interesting areas, applications, and techniques in machine learning today. Our first project is classifying DNA sequences using several different machine learning approaches. During this project, we will explore the world of bioinformatics by using Markov models, k-nearest neighbor algorithms, support vector machines, and other algorithms to classify E. coli DNA sequences. This project will use a dataset from the UCI machine learning repository that has 106 DNA sequences with 57 sequential nucleotides each. Our second project is going to be obtaining near state-of-the-art performance on object recognition tasks using deep learning. Using the CIFAR-10 object recognition dataset as a benchmark, we will implement a recently published deep network that can obtain similar results to state-of-the-art networks despite having less parameters and smaller computational requirements. In our third project, we are going to be looking at image super resolution with the SRCNN network. In this tutorial, we will implement and use a TensorFlow version of the super resolution convolutional neural network, SRCNN, to improve the image quality of degraded images. In our fourth project, we're going to be getting started with natural language processing in Python. This tutorial will cover the basics of natural language processing methodology, including tokenizing words and sentences, part of speech identification and tagging, and phrase chunking. After this project, you will have the necessary foundation to begin building and deploying machine learning algorithms for natural language processing. Fortunately, that is exactly what we are going to do in the fifth and final project. This is going to be looking at using natural language processing for text classification. Building on the foundation developed in the previous project, this tutorial will dive deeper into natural language processing. We will solve a text classification task using multiple classification algorithms, including a naive Bayes classifier, an SGD classifier, and a linear support vector classifier. All of these projects, as in the past, are going to be implemented in Python although we may look at using several different IDEs, including Jupyter Notebooks and the PyCharm IDE. Um, as always, some of these projects are going to be diving into some fairly complicated aspects of machine learning and programming in general. As a result, it is recommended that you have some experience in Python. If you're just beginning, don't worry, I will be walking you through each and every step involved in all of these projects so that you can build the foundation in Python and machine learning that you need to apply these techniques to your own problems. I hope you enjoy the course. I am enjoying making the projects and learning them along with you. So let's go ahead and get started.